kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Pulled toward right center field. Moving under it, hits. And he makes the catch for the second out. Willie Cardenas will get his first shot now. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win.
Well, Matty just continues this string of his last 10 games where he's hitting over 300. He has those really, really nice games mixed in there.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. Tap foul at home plate. Grounder down the line at third. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Now batting,
Luis Jimenez stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Right off the bat, he had to think he extended that hit streak. Luckily, he's going to have another chance to keep it going.
Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
Drilled on the ground is short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Biscuits lead it 3-0.
leading off for Montgomery,
Sean Albrecht is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And a ball, 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Yeah, they're being really careful with this guy. Remember, they walked him the first time around, and now they're behind 2-0 to him right here.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
third baseman, number 5, Chuck
Now to the
Shipman.
plate, Chuck Shipman, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, he's got great numbers right here, hitting over 350 against righties where he just rakes.
Right side. Underhanded flip. On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third.
Shortstop, Jeff Pitts.
Striding into the box, Jeff Pitts. He drew a walk his first time up. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. So a solo shot down the line in left, number 17 for him on the season, as they move on top 4-0.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Into the box now, Sammy Pitts.
Sammy Pitts.
Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
And when you see a guy rip one like this, one pitch after the previous guy left the yard, you know you're dealing with a pitcher whose mind is elsewhere. That'll snap you back to reality, though, pretty quick.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. A pause, and the 0-2. Swinging a high chopper. He's got it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We played 2.5. And Montgomery's out in front here, 4-0. Leading off the inning, Enrique Velasquez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Curveball just misses, apparently. 1-0. Two and 0.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally, this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Line hard. This is line to left, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
And on the mound, here's where you got to keep pitching like it's a one-run game. You never want to get in that relaxed mode where you think, I've got some cushion. I can afford to give up some hits. But that'll spell disaster.
No one out with a runner at second. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
So far, he's the only guy that struck out for these guys. He's in danger of making it 2 now.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. And that misses 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
3-2 now.
3-2.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Fernando Tejada is into the box, reached base via the walk in his first appearance. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Runner at second here with one man out. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. John Cabral will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. And this one gets away. Goes to third with it, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind a 2-1. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Now batting,
Diego Ibar has a chance here to put his guys right back in this one. Bases are loaded.
Yeah, and a ball deep into the gap could tie it, and of course a long ball would flip this script entirely.
Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
And this one gets away. That could be a run. And it is a run. 2-1.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
Bat explodes as this has popped up.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
Little dribbler back at him. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Fly ball heading for the alley. Hyatt is in pursuit, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 4-3 ball game. And he is into second base with a 2-run double.
Center fielder.
So stepping in, number 18, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
That's not really a bad take that time. You've got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already, so you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Now remember, he does have a base open here if he needs it, but this inning's already taken a big toll on him so far, so I'm not sure he'd want to make it any longer than he has to.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
He just keeps getting himself into trouble out there. Here's another guy that you've got to make swing the bat.
Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2.
Boy, he just turned that thing over perfectly. He put that thing right on a dime.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and a runner left on. John Hyatt is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. Into the windup and the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cabral has a beat on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, David.
Stepping in, David Mack. He got called